All right, here we go, guys. We're about to get triggered in on this trade. We're looking for a close above here to take a long duck dong here. See if we get a close above. We may jump in here on the momentum. So let's see here. All right, we're going to jump in here pretty heavy. On a long duck dong, we're going to target the equal highs up there. We want to see this close above. Stop to break even at 98.50. 20 seconds left on this candle. We really want to see a close above here. I'm just jumping in on the momentum a little early. So stop to break even when we hit 98.50 there. That's our internal liquidity if we hit 98.50. So we got the close above there. So let's just see what happens. First target, obviously we'll just take the whole number there. We'll take one off there and then the equal highs up there. And then we'll target the high a day if we can get it for the last runner there. If we can get it. So the idea of this trade is we pulled back. We held this 2-minute gap. We inversed another 2-minute gap on the push back up here. So thinking we continue higher. We got equal highs above. So I'm thinking we go and take those out. So that's the idea here. So let's see how this trade works out. Again, 98.50, we go to break even. And then we take one off at the whole number. And then we take another one off right there at the equal highs. So let's see what happens. We'll see how this works out. ES bounced off the pivot there, continuing higher as well. Again, 98.50 risk. It'll be a risk-free trade at that point, right? So if we can at least hit the 98.50, then it's just a risk-free trade, and you just see what happens. Just waiting on it to tap it. Don't want to move the stop too early here. I want to wait for the internal liquidity there to be tapped to move the stop. So just waiting. And actually, I'm going to just take one off at the internal liquidity, I think. That's 5 points. It's okay for the first one. Just locks in some profits, reduces the risk. So it retested the gap there. The idea for the stop would be a close below. So retested the gap there. If this thing hits this swing again, then we're going to go back to break even. We'll go to break even on everything there. I do got news here at 1 o'clock, and it is currently 12:53. So if this fails, it's probably because of the time of day. Probably because of the time of day if it does fail. So we are outside the kill zone. So I could technically put in a hard stop here. Could actually put a hard stop in on this one. Do we do that? I think that's an okay move. I think that's an okay move is to put a hard stop in right here. Because if it inverses that 1 minute, do we really want to be in this? Probably not. So on a push back up above this swing here, we will go break even then. Need to push now. I really want to get out of this trade or at least be break even by the time this news comes. So again, we get back above this swing here, we will break even, stop it. It should hit our first target at least if we get back above that swing. If we can. Not a whole lot of buyers here yet, so this thing might be waiting for the news, but hopefully it can at least get our break-even stop in before then. So it's important to pay attention to the time of day that you're trading actually also. So I am taking this during a not great time of day, to be honest. Push right through there. Come on. All right, should hit our first target here. We should be break even now. Push through there. You can do her. Oh, this is going to be dirty, isn't it? That would be dirty if it doesn't hit the target. It comes back. There we go. First target acquired there. So locking in $100. Stops her at break even here. So can't lose. There we go. Just a couple of ticks above break even, so we can't lose. And we got those equal highs up there at the 108, so that's our target. Let's see if we can't get a push into the 108s to take off another contract here without getting stopped out. Nothing to do here, just to wait. Just wait and see. One or the other will happen. It'll either hit our break-even stop or we'll get some profits. So we're just waiting. Not much to do here. We got news here in about 2.5 minutes. So see if we get a push before the news or if the news gives us what we need. All right here at the 100s. See if we can expand through there. Get to the 108s next. Oof. Front ran the news there a little bit, it looks like. That little wick. Did you guys see that lightning rod of a wick there? Probably going to get stopped here. Got to start to run here. Otherwise, it's just going to be break even. Which is not the end of the world, right? Not the end of the world. Now, above this wick, we should kind of expand. We should get some expansion above that wick. And start to run. And I may actually, because news is coming up, I might just take one off right above that wick and then target these highs. I think that's what I'm going to do. Reduce my risk here a little bit because of the news coming up. And see if we can't get this this locked in here at 102.25 before the news. There we go. So one contract left here. Equal highs at 108. And let's just see how she does. And go ahead and copy this right here just to put it on my Discord. There we go. And we're just waiting now. It's not much to do. Equal highs up there, 108s. So let's see if we can push through there. Got about 20 seconds here before the 1 o'clock hour. So let's see if that takes us to our destination here. Here comes the news. So we're just waiting here to see. There's 1 o'clock, so that's the news. Like I said, we already locked in the profits there. I think we got 10 handles on one, 5 on the other. And targeting, what is this, 15? 15 on this one. So locking in about $300 or so, I believe. And then this one should hit the 108s there if it continues here. Should go quickly here right above this wick. Let's just see. See if we can hit our target. Struggling here. This is kind of the price action you get during this time of day. It's not going to be clean and easy, right? It's not going to be clean and easy sometimes. That's just how it is. Yes, approaching the 65s there. Yes, probably going to need to tap the 65 to get us where we need to go. It's at 63 currently. But no, zero stress trade. Break-even stop's already in. So either way, it's a win. It's just a win either way. I want to see a quick reaction here to this area, this whole number area. I want to start to push back up here, maybe engulf this candle. Would be a nice reaction. Get a nice bullish close here. Bullish close. Like I said, risk-free, right? It's risk-free at this point, so can't lose on it. Obviously would like the target at 108. That's ideal. But if we don't get it, we don't get it. All right, this should go quickly. Above that swing there, we should tap those 108s fast. If we are indeed in the right direction. If we are in the correct direction here, we should see a push. 63.50s right now on the ES. Starting to push back up here. See if we can go. If you guys haven't already, hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. And if you are interested in trading futures, I got all the links down below. Topstep, APEX, Bulenox, Take Profit Trader, and My Funded Futures. Those do help the channel. We do appreciate any and all support that you guys give us there. And we do stream live 5 days a week in London and New York. We did stream this morning. We made a few $100s. And I'm just taking this trade right here to just kind of outline a trade for you guys during the day here. So as soon as we hit our target, the video will be over at that point. So a close above here, I could move my stop up. There's no real reason, though. No real reason to. Kind of close above the body of these candles. We could move the stop up to kind of here, but I prefer for it just to hit the target quickly here. It's kind of struggling there, though, to be honest. You would expect some expansion already. So we did close above there. We could move the stop up here. It wouldn't be a bad idea. But I expect us just to run to the target. All right, I'm going to move the stop. right there. So we're locking in 7 handles. So we're either going to get 7 or 15. I prefer 15. Just struggling here. It's just the time of day. And there you go, stopped out. So making about $350, $400 on that trade. I don't even know exactly. I think it was around a $400 trade. So that's it. That's the video for today. Just kind of showing you guys, highlighting a live trade there. And this probably runs to the target there. We probably moved the stop a little too aggressive, which we do sometimes. This is the kind of reaction you want to see to that area. I probably should have put it down here or just left it alone, to be honest. But that's it. If you guys haven't already, hit that like button, subscribe, and we'll see you guys live tomorrow, 9:15 a.m. Thanks for watching.